Wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today I have got a testing video for you guys. So recently I've bought the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Is that even what it's called? Yes, Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I feel like I got that name wrong then. And I'm really excited to try it. I've heard really good things about it. I've heard it's super high coverage, which is what I love. I love a full face. Like I feel like sometimes if I'm going out, if I'm going all out, I'm going all out, and I want to kind of like know that I'm wearing makeup. I'm one of them people that's like, if I'm going all in, it's happening, you know. I don't want necessarily a completely natural look. But anyway, a few months ago I actually did a full face testing Charlotte Tilbury makeup. I'll put that on screen now if you haven't seen that. And I tried the Magic Foundation. Now I didn't really get on with that too much, and I was a bit deflated by it because I know it was quite pricey, and I was really excited. That was the first like Charlotte Tilbury foundation I'd ever tried, and I was like getting really excited about it, and I was just a bit like, oh. But I do feel like a big part to play in that was I bought that in my natural colour, which you're gonna look at me and be like, yeah, wouldn't you do that? So when I'm not tanned, right? So I was pale as pale could be. I bought it in a really light shade. It obviously matched my shade because I'm really pale usually. And I just feel like, I don't know if I was having a day where I just felt it didn't feel great, you know? I always feel like better when I've got a bit of a tan, bit of a glow, some colour to my skin, you know? So I did feel that did play a part in it, and I was thinking if I bought that in my shade when I'm tanned, would I have felt different about it? Because it is possible that I could feel different about it. So I am tanned at the moment, and I have purchased this new foundation in the shade for when I'm tanned. So I've got it here. Here is the it's beautifully packaged, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. I got this in 7.5 neutral, so it's obviously darker than my normal colour when I'm like when I've got no tan on at all. So hopefully the colour match is okay. I have opened this just when I got it, I couldn't wait. I just wanted to pump a little bit on my hand just to check the colour, and I was like, that should be fine. But you know, apart from that, I've not like tried it on my face or anything. The packaging on this is absolutely stunning. Like I just mentioned, it's glass, and however the top bit is plastic. This bit's plastic. Lid is this beautiful gold, and yeah, it just looks stunning really. So I have looked up on this, and it claims to be long-lasting, a weightless formula that offers full coverage. That's what we want. Sweat-proof, humidity-proof, waterproof, and transfer-resistant finish for a natural matte complexion. Okay, and it apparently helps reduce the appearance of wrinkles after 8 weeks of use as well, which I thought was quite interesting. And it says that Charlotte Tilbury Defense aims to limit skin's exposure to everyday pollutants. So again, thought that was quite interesting. So I've heard amazing things about this. So what I'm going to do is, I've already prepped and primed my skin. I'm just going to go straight into this as I normally will with my usual makeup routine, see how it sits on my face, see the colour match, the texture of my skin, and then I'm going to continue to apply my other makeup products like I usually would for do an everyday kind of full face. I'll just see how it lasts with the other makeup when they come into play. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it all looks nice. So let's get straight into it. I'm just gonna go straight in onto the sponge. I'm gonna use the sponge today, and I'm just gonna dot around. You will see on my face, actually, I'm gonna bring you in a bit closer. Hi! My skin is like, I get like loads of problem areas. I get spots around here, I get them on my cheek. So yeah, we'll see how it covers and how well it all finishes. It's looking quite, okay, on camera this is looking quite yellow. In person it's looking a lot less yellow. I don't like how yellow this is looking on camera, but we'll roll with it and see how it all looks. So already this is blending out really nicely. I just put 1.5 pumps on that and I'm already covering quite a lot of my face. I will blend that down on my neck. I'm actually so impressed already. I will put in probably another small pump just to cover my forehead and around here. But that, because I was using like the excess over here just to kind of blend it all out, it's already starting to cover. You can still see these spots poking through, which is fine. But I feel like once I've done another pump or so, this will all cover, and it's looking really seamless. Okay, I'm liking this so much more than the magic one. But again, I don't know if that's to do with the shades. Is anyone else like that? Does anyone else just feel a little bit better about themselves when they've got a bit of a tan on? And I feel like my makeup goes better as well. I don't know if that's just me. It's probably all in my head. But it's fine. But I'm going to add a little bit more over here. These little problem areas. Okay, so I've blended it all out on my face so you can see here what it's looking like. So I've just brought you in really close to my face. Hi everyone. I'm actually so impressed by this. The colour match, when I was putting it on camera, I was looking at the camera and I was like, this looks yellow. But then I was looking in the mirror and I was like, no, it looks fine. It looks okay in here through my mirror in this lighting. Now I've blended it all out, I feel like it looks more normal. Do you agree? Because in person it looks fine and I feel like it does now, but oh God, to start with I was like, oh no. But no, I'm really impressed actually with the colour. It has covered these really well. You can still see through my skin a little bit of a blemish. I can still see them through the skin, which is fine because that does give you that effect. I know I said like I love full coverage and I do, but when you can still slightly see little blemishes and things, it does make your skin look real, which it is, do you know what I mean? It's not completely caked, but because this has just made my skin look super flawless and I feel like I've got a full coverage foundation on, yeah, it just makes, yeah, I don't know, I really like this. It makes my, yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I'm really liking this. Love this one so much more than the other one. But yeah, I do feel like it blended out like a dream with that like beauty blender. It's just a Real Techniques sponge that I've used. I've blended it all over my eyelids. It's a little bit creased there, which is fine, but I'm going to set all this with powder and stuff in a moment. But overall, the colour and the finish and how it's blended in, yeah, I'm really liking this. I haven't said actually the price point of this foundation is £34, but I know obviously there's lots of deals on it at the moment. I know it's sold on ASOS and ASOS have got 20% off, so I check out over there. I know Charlotte Tilbury website have got 40% off on certain like products, so maybe check that out as well. And I know it's included in some bundles, so definitely worth checking it out. Get some discount if you want. But yes, let's kind of continue on my makeup routine. I'm gonna keep you updated as I add more product onto my face, and then I can let you know how it sits. So hopefully it all plays ball and looks quite nice. I'm actually so happy with this. Oh, is this a new favourite foundation? Hope so. Yeah, I'm liking it. So I'm just going to go in with a Maybelline Fit Me concealer under my eyes. Gonna add what, just to brighten and conceal me bags. Always love how this looks. I might as well put a little bit, just to see how that sits on top of here. Just gonna brighten the nose a little bit. Going to go back in and blend that out. You see here, it's blended really nicely on top of the foundation. So far so good. glitter on my face. Can you see that? Where has that come from? I think it's come from, I've been Christmas wrapping and I think like just little bits of glitter in the air are just sticking to me and they're just flying around the house. Oh, honestly, glitter gets everywhere, doesn't it? It's just an absolute nightmare, but it's alright. It's all festive, isn't it? We'll keep it on my face. I don't think I'll be able to get it off without scratching it off. You can see this is all blended very nicely, very seamlessly into the foundation, which is nice. It's not left any marks. Yeah, do you know what? I like how glowy this foundation has made my skin look. It's looking like really glowy actually, and not in a horrible oily way either. I just feel like where you can see the high points of my face, it just feels a lot more glowy and healthy. Anything that makes my skin look a bit more healthy. It's getting a bit better, but I'm just one of them people that get a cluster of like spots and blemishes, which is fine. But I feel like if this has got like skincare benefits in it as well, that's going to be even better. Anything to help my skin. Going in with the powder from, this is just a Makeup Revolution powder, just to set under my eyes. I'm just going to pat that in. I'm not going to bake as such today. I'm just going to set under there and my eyelids as well. Every little helps. And then any excess I'm just going to... Again, this is plain ball. I like it. Nothing's caking, which is amazing. So I'm looking... No, honestly, like so far nothing is caking. Sometimes I've had like foundations where, especially around here, around like my pores and stuff, it would cake. As soon as you add a bit of powder in there, it would just cake up and it wouldn't look as nice, and it just make you feel like you've just got a bulk of makeup just sat on the surface of your skin. Whereas this feels like it's a lot more blended, it's sunk in, it's, yeah. I like it. So I'm going to go in with another Charlotte Tilbury product now. So I'm going to go in with the pressed powder, and apparently if you add this on top, or like you add this under your eyes on top of another powder, it just kind of helps add that flawless finish. And I don't want to put too much because I don't want to make it cakey, but anything to make it look like a little bit more flawless. Just a little bit. I'll just add that as well. It's handling layers of products really well. Really well. Okay, right. I'm super impressed with this. I feel put together. I feel like I've got my life on track now. Did you feel like that? You get a new foundation you love and you're like, get my life together. Yes. Right, I'm gonna kind of add the rest of my base makeup now, and I'll get back to you and I'll let you know how it's all sat. Okay, I've done the rest of my base makeup, so I've got some bronzer, a bit of contour, a little bit of blush and highlight. I genuinely feel really chuffed with this beauty of a foundation. Yes, Charlotte Tilbury, you've made one that I love. Like, I can't go over this. Stays all day and night. Oh, interesting. Don't really like leaving my makeup on a ridiculous amount of time, but it just, yeah, like everything is like, I've put a little bit of liquid highlight on and then topped it up with a bit of powder highlight, which is actually in a Sweet Peach glow kit. So I basically used all of these because I wanted to achieve, I was feeling quite glowy, so I wanted to continue creating a glowy kind of base, and I think I'm achieving it. I'm no way a profesh, but I'm enjoying this. I feel tanned, I feel glowy, I feel good about myself. I've got nowhere to go, but I'm feeling good. So I feel good it's sat in the house. Do you know what? I'm really impressed on how it's just not caked. Everything has blended like a dream. Everything is covered well. It's just flawless. called the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. But it does what it says in the name. Yeah, I love it. I think it is my new favourite foundation. It's not gone oily, like obviously this has just been out, it's not creased, it doesn't feel oily. My skin is kind of like a combination. Some days it can feel a little bit oily, but more just like in my T-zone, like around my chin and around here. But on a whole, like, it doesn't really feel super dry. It is more of a combination. I'm not like more one way than the other, but it sat really nicely on my skin. My skin doesn't feel oily, it doesn't feel super dry. It doesn't feel, do you know what, it doesn't feel like, you know, sometimes when you're like moving your face, when you like even when you're talking and you've got like a lot of foundation, if you've got like a cakey foundation on, and you can kind of feel it, especially when you've powdered the night, you can just feel it and you feel a bit agitated. I'd literally, not that I don't feel like I've got any like makeup on, because I'm very aware that I have, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It feels quite nice, it feels quite light and airy, and yeah, I don't feel like agitated, which is nice. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm really, really happy about that. I am going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I will get back to you when I got my eyelashes, my brows and my lips sorted and I'm looking a little bit more together. I will come back to you and I will give you my rating out of 10. Packaging's beautiful. This just looks gorgeous. If you've got like little vanities sat on the side, oh, it is stunning. Like, and I feel like it has to look stunning because it's £34. So everyone, this is the finished makeup look using this foundation and I could not be happier. I'm like, I feel, like I said earlier, I just feel a bit more put together. Could be the tan. Like I keep telling you, I just feel a bit better about myself when I've got a bit of tan on. But all in all, I love it. I'm actually going to go as high as rate this as a good 9 out of 10. I would rate it 10, but I'm just leaving that open. I don't want to, you know, like 10's the highest. There could be something out there that I love more, so, but that's my way of saying that I love it so much. Like, I'm really, really impressed with this. It's beautiful. My skin looks flawless. Everything else, all the other products I've used, I've just blended like a dream. And they're not all Charlotte Tilbury products. I've used like Makeup Revolution, I've used Too Faced, I've used NARS, I've used Zoeva, I've used Maybelline, a wide range of different products, and they've all kind of worked together very well and blended like a dream. And nothing even now has started to crease. Everything's sat nicely. It's not gathered around my nose, because sometimes at the end of this, when I pop like a bit of highlight on the end point of my nose, it would all start to kind of gather a little bit, and it looks quite nice. It's still not, it's not gathered, it's not made any like marks. Yeah, I love it. Really impressed. So impressed. Great purchase. This would make an amazing gift for someone for Christmas if they love Charlotte Tilbury, have had it anyway and would like to rebuy it, because it's like £34. It's a bit of a higher price point, but if you really wanted to treat someone and know someone that loves it or really wants to try it, try and find out their shade somehow. If you can, there's actually a way of doing that. If you find out your friend, family member, whoever, their foundation shade in another foundation, there is actually a converter online, so I'll try and find it and I'll link it in my description box below actually, because it's quite helpful. So you put in on this converter you select the foundation that you already use and put the shade in, and then you select the foundation that you want to buy and it tells you a suggested shade to use. It's quite good. I've used it before and it was pretty like bang on, to be fair. Did I use it for this? I don't think I did use it for this, because a lot of my foundations I've got at the moment are actually like, I've not been tanning, I've just been pale as and not been enjoying it, to be fair. But I took a gamble with this, so I was living on the edge. I was being a bit risky. I was looking at the shades and I was like, I've got a dark tan, so I was like, we'll just gamble and hope for the best. And luckily, it's actually looking alright. So, well, hopefully I'll look back at this and I'll be like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? But no, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it gave you a bit of an insight and was kind of useful if you were looking to hopefully buy this for yourself or for someone else and just wanted a bit more info about it. I like the fact that it has skin benefits in there as well and kind of reduces wrinkles as well if you use it for like 8 weeks and more, so that's really interesting. This video has gone live on Sunday, so you have still got today and tomorrow for kind of Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, and like I said, Charlotte Tilbury have got up to 40% off on the website. ASOS also sells Charlotte Tilbury and they've got 20% off. Loads of places have like loads. Just check out all the beauty retailers that stock Charlotte Tilbury and make sure you get a good deal, because I wouldn't want you to miss out. Go have a look and hopefully grab yourself a little bag. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you want to see some more content from me, and I will see you lovely lot next time. Bye!